My friends, hello. I made a video earlier about crypto and all that. But I wanted to react, it's very important, I wanted to react to that absolutely unacceptable statement made by the Chief of Staff of the French Army. He stated in front of an assembly of mayors that France must prepare to shed the blood of its children for Ukraine. So, well, I'm going to tell you something, colleagues. It's been centuries. Well, they're going to get killed for wars created by nobles, by crowned heads, created by bankers, wars that bring them nothing, wars that are not in their interest, but they're told to go die. They're cannon fodder. They're going to get killed. And of course, they're given a narrative and they're also given medals. I imagine that as I'm going to press, there must be emissaries from the French government in Shenzhen, China, negotiating, looking at the medal models and negotiating, 20 cents for a medal, 20 cents for a trinket. You've got the blue one, the green one, the red one, the white one, the multicolored one, all of that. If you return missing a leg or eye, they offer it to you for 20 cents. In 5 years, it'll be on eBay for 3.59 euros with shipping. See what I mean? You have to stop at some point. Just as our ancestors were killed over trinkets without knowing why, the same happens to us today. Today, we are slightly more enlightened and informed. I'll tell you something else too. Something else is that the military is a bit like the business world. Those who advance in the military become chiefs of staff or generals and take on leadership roles. By the way, if you look at their resumes, well, I'm not going to look at that guy's resume, but if you look at the progression of these people, you'll see that the more servile they are, the more they experience absolutely stratospheric growth. All right? This growth in their rank, this growth in their pay, their influence, their importance. It has nothing to do with their intelligence, nothing to do with their loyalty to the nation, nothing to do with their courage. But in reality, it has everything to do with their civility, with their bootlicking to the caste. Who runs the country when there is just any president? You see, that's how these people get catapulted. The problem arises when you look at what's happening on the ground. And that's not a guess, it's insider information. I know quite a few people who work in the French army, and when you look at the people who are soldiers, the people at the base, they're courageous people, they're intelligent people, they're people who think, who know what's going on. But the people who lead them, they're people who have been pushed up there because they're trusted for their loyalty. Loyalty not to the nation, that's not important at all, but loyalty to the system. So, if the system wants the blood of French children, wants people to go get killed, whether it's in Ukraine or Papua New Guinea or wherever, it doesn't matter. Well, those people will act as sales reps. Those people will go and do the promotion. They'll go in front of the cameras, they'll put on their uniforms, they'll say you have to die and explain why, but it's a completely dishonest game. But they're trying to convince the simple-minded, and the simple-minded will be very eager to go get themselves killed. And they'll leave in trucks, they'll leave in planes, and they'll get killed just like their ancestors did. So after a while, I think, my friends, it's high time to wake up, finally realizing this scam, since it's honestly been happening for centuries. Yesterday, we might have had excuses, but this has been going on for a bit too long. Anyway, I'm telling you, if you want to die for your country, die a slow death, all right? Take it easy, go ahead and live to 90, then die for your country. At 90, that's fine. It's not worth it. Honestly, it's better to live for your country than die for it, all right? Because if you go get yourself killed, look at the Europeans, they sent their best to get killed during the First and Second World Wars. And look at the kind of people who live there today. You can clearly see there's a problem. You know that, right? Because they sent the best to get killed on each side face to face. See, there you go. And they removed those from the gene pool. So I'm telling you, if people want to go to war, I tell them, okay, you want to fight a war over there in that area. In 5 minutes, I'll grab my things and leave, okay? I'll watch you on television. I'll buy a papaya juice and watch you, okay? When you're done, I'll come back. That's all. There you go, my friends. Don't die for them. I'm telling you, no matter what they say or explain, they did this to your parents, grandparents, and earlier generations, okay? There you go. See you very soon.